Greetings, this is Sloshworks. Welcome back to the Dead State Early Access demo, the first 7 days. Firstly, I'd just like to say thank you to all you guys for the response that we got on the first video. It was way more than I was expecting. I'd just say thanks to everybody for all of their comments that have given me some more information on some of the things that I did miss that you could do in the game. And one of the first things was pointing out there was actually a manual. I didn't actually know there was a manual until people started telling me, well, you would have found out how to do that in the manual. So I've got the manual now, and I've got a bit of a checklist to the side, and I'll hopefully try and cover everything in this video to show what we missed and what actually can be done. So we'll just jump back in, I think. If I remember correctly, I saved it just before I went to sleep on day 1. Yep, certainly looks like day 1. One of the things, before I forget, is I was under the impression, because I selected the fighting companion to come with me for the first mission, who died and is gone now, but we won't worry about that too much. But I found that our character actually does have 3 in medical. So that means if we do this, and we now have this here, and we can actually use that to heal. I think like this. Not enough medical supplies for healing. Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, we put the bandages in there now. Okay, and as you can see down here, there's a 10 out of 20 ammo for the bag, so it's actually operating kind of like a gun, and we're going to use a bullet to go from badly wounded, and a bullet to go to 73 out of 100, and another to go to 92 out of 100, which I'm sure I'm going to find out when I go in here that I would have got it back by resting anyway. So we're going to go to bed, and we're going to see what happens on day 2, because I haven't actually done any of that. This particular information board looks like it's going to be a lot more useful in the future. One thing that someone did point out on the forums is you've got this here, this food consumed by prisoners. So that kind of gives me the idea that we might be able to actually capture people in the future, other looters and stuff. See, now, this happened before, and this is a bit weird because her mum's already dead. So, Renee, hey, I know we don't have many options, but please don't take my mum out there with you. She means well, I get that, but if anything happened to her, and I'm going to say, I'll try my best to make sure she comes home safe, even though she's already dead. I'd like to believe that's good enough, but this is my mum's life we're talking about here. Okay, just, I don't know, please don't take her out anymore. I promise you I will never take her out again. Okay, we've jumped to another room. We're talking to Davis in the wheelchair. We should begin repairing the fence today. Do you have the supplies? Yes, I did. We found everything we need. Great. We should get that task assigned to some people here. I've put up a task board in the cafeteria. You should assign people to jobs so they know what they should be doing. It is a bit interesting that we've been here for 1 day and yet we're in charge of everything. I'll make sure we keep track of everyone's progress so we can manage this place efficiently. For now, you should assign some people to repair the fence, since we have the necessary components. It's not a very complicated task, so anyone should be up to it. If we're going to fix this place up and hold out here, we're going to need more parts, more food, and probably more weapons. I know it's dangerous, but someone's going to have to go out and look for supplies. We'll only be able to work during daylight hours, so keep that in mind. That fence is our top priority. If anything happens to it, everyone here is at risk. But as long as we keep it up, people won't worry about it. Okay. Let's say, understood. I'll go take a look at that board. Also, if you have any other spare parts left, you may want to try and get that abandoned well on the property operational again. A source of fresh water could definitely help boost morale around here. I'll say, I have something else planned, but I'll think about it. I don't really have anything else planned, but we'll see. And see, this is where it starts to get a little bit weird. Renee, I knew I shouldn't have let her go. How could you let this happen? I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. This isn't happening. My mum is dead. Like, well, my family's dead. I have to deal with it and move on. I say that in my head, though. So, I'm not that harsh. One thing I did notice from watching some other people's playthroughs is that a lot of these rooms, not necessarily the ones up on the top floor, but the ones on some of the other floors actually do have lootable things. So, not these classrooms, which I think someone said that you're going to be able to... Oh, there's a locker over there we can access. I think these rooms are going to be able to be converted into other rooms. I don't know necessarily what. We found a protein bar and a paint set. Ooh, paint. So there's no. Is there any other lockers that we can go through? Oh, there's one over there. I wonder what that little room's supposed to be. Ooh, a tennis racket. Is that a weapon? Nope. So none of these shelves appear to be anything we can access. I didn't really have a good look around here, I'll tell you the truth. I wanted to just go out and see the zombies, so we'll go to the first floor. I really want to move... Yes, that's there. It just feels better on the left for me. So if we go in here, you can see there's none there. There's none there. Or was there? Nope. There's none there. None in here. None. Oh, we got a library. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even think about that. We got one down there. Can't move to target. We'll go to there. Open that door. And there's none there. We'll go around here and we'll open this door. And I'm not quite sure how good the stuff we get here is. A snack cake and another paint set. So I guess it's kind of like high school student stuff. A gym. Now in the cafeteria is where the job board is, and I've never actually seen that before, so I think that might be one of the first things we should go check out. And then I do think we actually have to go out for more supplies, so that's just a bathroom. Looks like a medical center. I guess this is the cafeteria down here. Nothing there we can click on. So, that's the job board there, so let's go have a look. Okay. We have no assignments, so I guess Renee Cass, we could give her a job as a chemist, which would upgrade or produce various weapons, items or armor, which requires science skills, so I guess she's got that, because you can see down there she's got 3 in it. Or machinist is weapons, so I guess that they do some weapons and they do some other weapons. But what we really want, this is an automatic upgrade that allows the player and his allies to use the rest of the school without worrying about the basic security of the building. So that's the fortifications we've built on the actual building. So we'll do the wire fence. Requires already built. Okay, so we're not building a fence because it's already built, but if we repair, we put her on fence repair. It says this is an emergency upgrade to make some hasty repairs to the fence. Allies will work to restore the fence to its optimal level of durability. Allies can restore 1 hit point per mechanical skill an hour, provided they have the parts. So I'm not sure if we can use more than one person to do the same thing, but we'll give her that one. I'm assuming that just clicking out, see she's still on it, so it's going to take her 49 hours. Okay, so Davis, the dude in the wheelchair, will have to be that, so it's going to be 9 hours in total. She's uncooperative, so that means I can't tell her to do anything. I guess she's a schoolgirl because she's got no skills in anything. So I mean, maintenance. Fixes minor problems around the shelter. Build. I'd like to build the well, but I don't think any of us actually have the mechanical skill to actually do it. Oh, I do. Okay, so if I build the... I need a crowbar. Don't I have a crowbar? Maybe we need to put it into the storage, which was just next to the basement, which was somewhere over here. So maybe if we go over here and we dump our crossbow, our crowbar in there, then we'll actually be able to go build the well. So so we'll chuck some stuff over here. We don't need all this stuff. Chuck the paint kits over there. Protein bar, tennis racket, snacky cakes. No, I think I might keep all that stuff on me actually. So now maybe, if we run back down to the job board, hey, we got a playground. I'm going to play on the slides. If we go here, and we go to me, and we go to build the well, it's going to take 1 to 80 hours. So I don't really understand how that works, because we will need to go out and get more supplies. I don't know if there's any time. Party commands, toggle party, map screen, inventory screen. I'm sure there's a way to advance time without sleeping, so... Okay, we'll go talk to this. We haven't actually talked to anybody yet, so... I'm really sorry about your loss. I'm really trying not to think about it. I keep hoping I'll wake up. I think we all feel that way lately. How's your head? It's fine. I did the best I could. Thanks. I'm grateful. It was nothing, well, you know, it was, you're pretty beat up. But I'm just glad I could do something to help. Are you a nurse? Not quite. I'm training to be a doctor. I was finishing up another semester of vet school when Mum... Vet school? Yeah, veterinary medicine actually. I'm not really trained on humans. I keep telling people that, but they keep treating me like a doctor, and frankly it's pretty terrifying. Good to know. See ya. So if I go out into the world, Joey's almost dead, so we definitely need to... So anyway, I'm just gonna... It says here, I just lost everything. How do you brackets I think brackets / I feel? I guess that's supposed to be in italics, but it didn't really work, so I'm gonna say trying not to think about it. Oh, I get you. Way to go, Joel. Sorry I brought it up. I dig Joel, he's a funny fella. You know what? I'll come back. Now, let's heal him. Can't move to... Yes, I can. Right there. He's badly wounded. Wounded. Not enough medical supplies. Oh, that's relatively bad. Actually, I'm going to drop the sledgehammer because that was way too rough. Actually, that's one of the things on my list. Apparently, if you right-click 3 things, see how it's changed to talk, to bandages, to backpack. And apparently, that means we should be able to trade with them. but that might only work when we're out in the world. But I'm thinking, let's go out and search for some more supplies, because we've pretty much got nothing at the moment, and hopefully, well, they're going to finish the fence in 9 hours, so that's probably all of today. So we will go down to, hey, why can't I can't go out at all. Okay, do you think maybe that's because I've given myself a job? So I'll go take myself off that job because it can wait till tomorrow. We're not going to die without the well, so oh well. So we'll go in here and I will take me off the well. I'll say no job and go in party. Can't do anything with her because she's grumpy. She's an emo teen. Actually, let's see if we can trade with him now that we're not. Oh, that's cool. Out we go. Because we had another job to do. So, what we really need. That's commercial. That's residences. We've already done the hardware store. Let's check out Downtown Splendid. I'm really not sure if this is the only way to pass time, so once again, if you guys know the answer to that, let me know. I did read the manual this afternoon, but I've had children yelling at me for about 5 hours today, so I'm not really sure. I can't remember. Also, I've discovered that the tab key changes between your two people, and I'm not sure if I can demonstrate it now, but if I go into combat, see how I've pressed the right mouse button and it's cycling through things, and it's gone to swap. So I've swapped to be that person. So you can do that. I don't know if it's using... It is using action points for both of them, so... Actually, were they changing sides? Let's try again. They are, okay. So that's how you would get past people in tight alleyways and stuff, so it is definitely still possible. One of the other things that I have been told is killing zombies doesn't actually give you anything. It doesn't even give you any loot. It doesn't give you any experience, like nothing like that. But I am wondering that if we do come here later in the game, if we haven't killed them, will there be double the number of zombies? Will there be triple? Will there be 10 times? Because if there is, it might be a bit harder to get anything done. So, come on, go through. Okay. Wait a minute, I was pressing the right mouse button. That was my fault. And that's why that wasn't working. So we'll have a look around here. There's a looted freezer, which may or may not have anything more in it. Has a jar of mayonnaise and some insects. A handful of edible insects. Just think of them as lobsters, only smaller. Okay, if you insist. So looted freezer, no. No, I'm not going to talk to you right now. So if I move him to there, go to Brian, get Brian to open the door. No zombies in here, it appears. Well, I haven't seen any yet. A looted storeroom shelf. So someone's already been here. We've got some chips and some tuna and some potted meat. Yummo. And that's about it from this place, I think. It looks like we've got everything. So we'll go out this back door. And it's locked, so we will picklock it. I'm not sure if these can actually break or anything, but it doesn't look like a well. Oh, big hole in the ground. So this door's locked, so we'll unpick that one. Doesn't seem to give you any indication whether it's still locked or unlocked. It just has that sound. Okay. Can't see anybody in here. That doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, because I have had them kind of pop into existence at other times, so I bet there's going to be one in there. No, that's cool. We'll come back out. That is a big hole in the ground. I wonder when that happened. I thought I said armoured car for a second when I moused over that. It's a fast looter. Oh god, who are all these people? Okay, who are all these guys? Can we befriend these people? Okay, so baseball bats can attack with diagonals. Doesn't help us much. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to there. And he can't. Okay, so we'll go there and we're just gonna have to... Is there a see, this is the thing, like, there's other combat options, so... I don't know if there's a defend, but... I'm sure there is. Oh my god, they're all going at me. We dodged it. Not that time. I think I accidentally saved it when this combat started as well. Well, I don't think running's an option, so... Let's see how this works out. Go to there. And... we go to his inventory. Oh, apparently we can't. Okay. Dude, missing right now is possibly the worst thing you can do. Oh no, what the hell's he got? Okay. Okay, so... I guess we're dead. Stabbing me to death on the ground. Stop that. What is that thing? And there we go. Thanks for playing. Okay, as I said, I was going to try and show you some of the things that I did pick up along the way. The only reason we died then is because my complete and utter stupidity and the fact that I did not see those 5 people hanging around that building. I think I'll come back tomorrow with a new one from the start. I'll skip some of the dialogue options and stuff like that, but I have seen some people say that they've ended day 1 with 3 or 4 shotguns and all this extra kind of stuff. So I'll look into seeing how to get that done, and I'll give you guys a bit of a demonstration of how to do that. The combat's still a little bit finicky. I would prefer it to be a little bit more... to give you a little bit more freedom in what you do, a little bit like Wasteland, but even Wasteland 2, they are improving it to give you more freedom with alternate attacks and different kinds of ammo and all that kind of stuff. So, once again, in this state, it's definitely not a completely playable game. It's a good foundation to build from. The combat, I do think, needs a little bit of work. But once again, that's just because we've been spoiled with games like XCOM and Wasteland Banner Saga and all of these turn-based, strategic, tactical combat games that we've had lately. As always, if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.